Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we're going to be talking Pixie. I am so excited for this video. You guys have no idea because I have a lot of Pixie products that I've purchased myself, but as well as they've sent to me. So I have a big box of all the stuff that I think that is the best of Pixie. I'm going to try and get through this pretty quickly because it's a lot of stuff. I was very picky, very selective. As much as there was some products that I was like, does it make it in here? Should it make it in here? I was actually very picky with the stuff that I picked up because I don't want you guys to waste your money, and not saying that you would be wasting your money on any Pixie product. But here's the thing about Pixie is Pixie is pretty expensive. Even though it's drugstore, I feel like it's definitely like on the luxury side of the drugstore. It tends to have that price point where it's like, yeah. But they deliver and they're really good, but I'm still gonna be very picky for you guys. I love Pixie very much, but I gotta be honest with you guys and I gotta keep it real. That's my name on that header. So first things that I really want to talk about are their eyeshadows. I haven't tried, I'm going to be real honest with you guys, I haven't tried every single one of Pixie's eyeshadows. I know they have like these palettes that come in strips and that come in a sort of color story, but these I have to recommend. I think they are still available online. I don't know if you can find them in store anymore, but I'm pretty sure you can find these online. The Pixie It's Judy Time eye palette, you guys, this is one of my favorite palettes of all time. I have cleansed, decluttered, and gotten rid of so many palettes, yet this one for some reason has to stay with me. It's just the most perfect, neutral, everyday plus glam palette that I think is suitable for everybody because there's a color in here for everybody. This is one of those products that, yeah, it's priced a little bit more expensive than any other eyeshadow palette in the drugstore, probably, but it's so worth it because honestly, the formula is incredible. This is one of my favorite golds of all time, you guys. It's just so stunning. This is the eyeshadow palette that I am wearing today. I wanted to show you guys what the makeup looks like. I wore as much Pixie as I possibly could today just to kind of show you guys like this is what you'll be getting. This is what it looks like on the face. I know sometimes swatches just don't suffice. Another Pixie collab that I think killed it with their eyeshadow formula, and another palette that I can't get rid of, and I don't know why. I have a lot of palettes that are already in this color story, but yet this one I have to keep. It's like such a perfect travel palette too. This is the Pixie times Weili Huang collection eyeshadow palette. This is such bomb eyeshadow palette, you guys. Such a gorgeous color story as well. The formula in this is incredible. The powders are more on the dry side, so they're not very soft powders, which I actually really like. Don't get a lot of kickback on them, yet the pigment is there, yet the blendability is there. So if you guys are in the market for good eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore, Pixie has amazing eyeshadow palettes. And yes, they are more expensive. They are more on the expensive side, but keep in mind Pixie in general is on the more expensive side, but Pixie delivers, and with these they absolutely deliver. I want to talk about their highlights real quick because goddamn, Pixie killed it and continues to kill it with their highlighters. So I have the Glowy Glossomer Duos right here, as well as their glowy powders. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I could not set down the Pixie times Aspen Novart collection highlighters. They're so ridiculously good. When I first saw them, I wasn't expecting much because in the pan, like, they don't look like much. And then you swatch them and you're like, okay, because goddamn. They feel really chalky. They feel more of a dry formula similar to the eyeshadows, but you guys, they're so beautiful. They're so stunning. The one thing that I will say with these is, yes, they are very beautiful. They're very stunning, but the way they are formulated, these do have a tendency to pick up texture on the skin. So if you are going through a breakout or have some texture that you don't want to emphasize, I would shy away from this because this can emphasize texture, but it's still a very gorgeous highlight for those days where your skin is actually behaving and you really want to beam. I mean, ultra light beam. These are stunning. Definitely go for them. I think they are so gorgeous. This one is London Luster, but I do tend to just lean to Santorini Sunset because it's more my skin tone, more complimentary to me, but both are gorgeous. They're both the same exact formula, both beautiful. So these shocked, I'm not gonna lie, like they did. Like I was like, Pixie, you're stepping it up, you're doing it right, go you. But then they came out with these mamma jammas. First of all, their formula, this to this, I should say, 180 degrees. It is so different. It's so good though. It is almost wet feeling. Like it is just so creamy. And this is so incredibly beaming though. Like, fam, this is an ultra light beam. This is what Kanye was talking about. Do you guys see that? Like, look how gorgeous this is. I want Pixie to come out with more highlights in this formula. Like, the glowy powders are great, but these are the glowy Glossamer duos. These are so perfect. And this one in Subtle Sunrise is my favorite personally. And this is the highlight that I'm wearing today. All over my face, on my nose, in my inner corners, everywhere that you guys see highlight, this is what I put on today. I was gonna put on Santorini Sunset, but then I saw this and I was like, nah fam. It's just stunning. It's such a gorgeous formula. I feel like shocked is such an understatement because this is such a luxury, and I mean luxurious formula that we now have at the drugstore. And I just want to thank Pixie so much for giving us that. The other one I have is this one in Delicate Dew, which I am not gonna lie, I don't use much of. Like, definitely don't use it as much as this one. Like, this one you guys can tell your girl uses a lot, but this one is definitely more on the bronzy side. I like this one in the summer a lot because when your skin is looking nice and tan, this just amplifies it. This gives you that J-Lo feel, which we all at some point want in our lives. I love these. I love them. Speaking of beaming, I really wanted to talk about these. These are the Pixi Liquid Fairy Lights. I think I think that is the most perfect name for this product because it literally is. They're just little liquid fairy lights. This is what you would think that Tinkerbell like tooth, you know? So perfect. And again, it's one of these things where this is something I feel like I could find at Sephora. This is something I feel like I could find at a MAC, and yet it's at a drugstore. Literally, I don't know about y'all's Target, but my Target, this stuff is literally right next to the Tide Pods, and this is what we get. Like, this is ridiculous, and I'm so flippin' stoked that we have stuff like this. They speak for themselves, and they feel like such a high quality product. Literally every single time I wear these, I get so many compliments, and I even get asked, are you wearing the steel liquid metals or even the Urban Decay heavy metal glitter something glitter styluses? I don't know, they kind of come in a compact like this too, and I'm like, nah fam, like these are Pixie and they're stunned because you can go out to Target and get it and it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Bomb skis, guys. Like, these are so flippin' dope. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this guy right here because this is my favorite eyeliner I think I've used ever. This is the Pixi times Whaley Hong dual ended black liner duo, or black liner duo. But you guys, when I tell you that creating a perfect wing has never been easier, I'm not lying to you. This is so good, and I have had this for such a long time, yet this marker has not dried out. It is still intensely, and I mean intensely black. This eyeliner makes me feel like Michael Jordan, or the closest to Michael Jordan I will ever feel, because damn the wings it gives you. It is so black. It is so intense. It's dual ended. Yes, it has a kohl side. It has like an actual like for your waterline side. I'm really not impressed by this one, if I'm being completely honest with you, but I would still purchase it just for this end. I think the fact that you get this is a bonus. It's not a terrible eyeliner. It's not the worst eyeliner ever at all. It'll still work, but it's definitely not as shocking as the felt tip is. Speaking on eyeliners, I feel like I already did a whole video dedicated to these. I think that Pixi's Endlessly Silk eye pens, they are just beasts. I mean beasts that we have in the drugstore. These are so incredibly good. They are so incredibly pigmented and very long wearing, and the color selection that they have, again, it just gives us something in the drugstore that we can actually play with. For those of you who really like to play with color, I mean, you guys see me, I am really a creature of habit when it comes to makeup. I really stick to my soft glam look. What I'm saying is that they have a very wide selection. So they have like very nice neutral browns and blacks and soft pinks like this, but they also have like these really pretty navy blues. They have really pretty burgundies. They have gorgeous violets, and they're just so stunning. They're incredible, you guys. I think these are one of the best formulas at the drugstore that we have for an eyeliner because they don't run, they don't bleed, and they wear for a really long time. I am obsessed with their fixing mist. So this hydrating milky mist, this one has hyaluronic acid and black oat. I love hyaluronic acid. For those of you guys who don't know what hyaluronic acid is, I know it sounds so weird that I'm talking about hyaluronic acid in a face product. Let me explain to you. Hyaluronic acid is actually a very, very, very hydrating component in makeup that actually just got like revealed, at least to me, about 2 years ago. And what it does is it helps your skin stay hydrated and pull hydration faster, if I'm not mistaken. So it attracts and retains moisture onto your skin, which even if you have oily skin, I keep saying this, but you need. It prevents your skin from getting more oily because it prevents your skin from overproducing oil, which if you have oily skin, it already does. So I love this. It's one of my absolute favorite products ever. I like to use this a lot to prime with. I never actually use this to set with because this can make your skin feel a little bit more dewy and make your makeup not last as long because it's just not a mattifying mist. But I love this to prime, and I actually really like to spray this before I go to bed at night, like all over my face, because it has hyaluronic acid in it. It just makes it so easy. I really like this rose scented setting spray. I use this to prime again all the time, but I do use this to set as well. And I love Pixie's mist. There's something about Pixie's mists. They are super just misty. It's exactly what they are. They literally just kiss your skin. And it smells incredible. And one of the reasons I really like this product is because, you guys, it has green tea in it, and you guys know how I feel about my green tea. This is one of my all-time favorite setting sprays, and again, I use it to prime. It's very hydrating on the skin, it's very relaxing, and it's very calming. I don't have my favorite all-time lip liner, which I've talked about in a past video, but I will make sure to keep on mentioning it because that's actually the lip liner I really wanted to talk about, because it's one of my favorite lip liners, if not, you guys, if not my favorite lip liner of all time, and it's from Pixie, and it is a lip contour liner. I think it's in the shade Natural, if I'm not mistaken. Most perfect nude liner. If you guys watched my must have nudes video, I know I talk about that liner because it's such a perfect liner. This one is really good too. This one is a Natural Rose, another really pretty liner, same exact formula, different color, but still very, very, very pretty. I really like this. And I had to talk about these guys. If you guys are in the market for a comfortable, beautiful liquid lip from the drugstore, this is the Liquid Fairy Light. My bad. Look no further. These are so incredibly perfect, super comfortable, and I'm only pulling out these two because these are actually my favorite ones they use. This one is in matte beige, and this one is in Bare Beauty. I think I'm wearing Bare Beauty right now. I love these. Comfortable, not drying, not flaky. They don't seep into your lips and then make them look a lot drier and kind of shrink them, which I hate that some liquid lipsticks do that. These don't do that. They're bomb, you guys. They're just so flipping good, and I can't rave about these enough. I've already literally dedicated an entire video to these, but it would be an actual crime against humanity if I did a best of Pixie and I didn't talk about these. XoXOxo. These are the things that you will not waste your money on. These are the things that I know for a fact are going to work for you. These are the products that I want you to invest. Like, I don't think you'd be wasting your money on any of these products. These products will be a good investment for you. You're gonna get your money's worth. They're gonna look gorgeous on you. You're gonna love these products. They're gonna last you a long time, and they're gonna wear beautifully, and they're gonna make you feel bomb, as well as like you treated yourself to really great makeup. If Pixie was at the club, like, they'd be in the VIP section getting bottle service. Like, that's who Pixie is in my eyes. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Most of these products were sent to me by Pixie, but a lot of these products, again, I also purchased myself, but this video is not sponsored. I do love Pixie very much, but I love you guys a lot more, so please keep that in mind. I love you guys so very much. Please drop down what your favorite Pixie product is down below, and what other brand you guys want me to do the best of next, and I'll catch you in my next one.